Well, hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel, this is Minecraft. You were all here yesterday, you know the deal. If you're brand new, this is a 5-year-old server, 2-year-old build, lots of fun. And we've been making progress in the back alleys here over the last few streams, and we're going to pick up right where we left off. I think we're going to put a few more details into this little practice yard for the barracks. I'm going to stick an axe and a sword, I think, out here, and we're also going to put a couple of arrows in that target. So let's just jump right in. Too Tall, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. We also got a dog yesterday. Spawned right here in the taiga biome. So we decided to tame it. First try. Worked out very well. Oh wow, first I need to empty my inventory. That is a lot of stuff from yesterday. Put this stuff away. Gravel was over here, I think. I should probably leave some soul sand and some of this brown and gray terracotta in my dirt box. That would make sense, hey? Took dark oak. All right, now we're good. Time to make some more armor stands, though. We'll need a couple arrows. We'll need... Shovel won't do, but we'll do axe and a sword. That should do. All right. So, oh no, I need the armor stand book, statue book, and what else could we put? You know, a shield would be good in there too. Shield would be good in there too. Do I have one just kicking around? No. So hope everyone's enjoying the weekend. I know in the US it's a big holiday weekend. Hope everyone's traveling safe. I see some places in the US have got a lot of snow. We haven't had any snow this year yet. So I don't know why, but the first thing I think of, or the first thing I see in my brain when I come in here is like I want to see an armor stand axe like right here. So we're gonna go show arms, no to gravity. I'll give it the axe. Oh, I didn't want to do that. That's annoying. The overlapping hitboxes sometimes. Maybe we'll give this one some character and have the nails be a little bit off center. So this is already in a pretty good position. I think what I'll do is I'll just give it a preset of attention. That'll give us lots of leeway. And then I'm just going to, I think I have to rotate it on the x-axis, I want to say. Yeah, it works counter to what you think normally. A little bit higher. I'd say that's good. And then we'll just nudge it. Oh, no, other way. I'd say that's pretty good. Not bad. We'll go up a little bit higher. And then I think we'll give it just a little bit of a rotation. Oh, other way. And then just a little bit more. I'd say that's pretty good. So we'll lock that. Oh, whoops. Unlock. Else, make it disappear. Now it looks like there's an axe embedded in the practice dummy. Pretty good. The other thing I wanted to do was, I think maybe we'll have, this corner is feeling very empty. I think I can put a shield there. And then I think I can have a sword hanging, or like leaning up against the bottom here, which could be good. Oh, thanks, Too Tall. Appreciate that. So we'll do the same thing. We'll grab an armor stand and we'll face it towards us. I find that the attention pose is like the easiest way to get going. Oh, crap. Gravity. We'll give it the sword. Face palm. No, I find attention is usually. This would be a little bit tricky. I think what I'll do first is rotation 45. And we'll do 2. So it's facing that way. Now I'm going to rotate on the Z. Right arm. Nope. Why is that? It must be, the rotational axis must be based on when you place it down, not which way it's facing. That's going to be a pain. Okay, so that's there. And then I want to rotate it a little bit on the Z. Should be good. Maybe one more. Yeah. And then we can move this that way. Oops, that's the wrong way. I'd say that looks good to me. Same thing, we will make the stand invisible. And lock it. So now we've got a sword leaning up against the dummy, and we've got an axe in the dummy. And I'll save the shield to last, because I'm curious, I don't know how this guy is going to hold arrows. Let's just put an arrow in his hand. Oh, really strange. Okay, so it's at an angle. So we are going to want to... McScrewgunn, long time no see. So if there's no back seating, the streamer, does that mean I cannot watch from the back seat? Well, hello, and safe travels. I am assuming you are on your way back. Are you still in the country? I still owe you a DM. I've been kind of offline outside of streaming most of the weekend, but I will definitely send you a follow-up message. For those of you that don't know, I had the pleasure of having a pint or three with McScrewgunn and McScrewSon and many others from the server and family members on the weekend. It was great. Dalman Dam, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I should probably redo some of the textures for these. The black outlines always throw me a bit. I wonder if I could do... I wonder if a diamond axe would look better. I might try to swap that out. It was a very fun night. I agree. I don't know if you saw yesterday's stream or maybe you were lurking at all, but I was teasing you a little bit. I did find it funny that you came to the province that has the most microbrew per capita in the country, and you were drinking Guinness. It's like so many unique brews at your disposal. Which led me to wonder if you've tried anything else local, like if you've actually tried any local Canadian craft beer while you were here. All right, so this is gonna be tricky. How maybe I can do the swap with the head thing. Main hand head. So that might actually make this a lot easier. I think. Because if I can tilt the head... that's going to be on the Z-axis. That's actually pretty darn good. Where should we be putting these? Should the archer that fired them be a stone cold shot? Or should they be a work in progress? What happened there? I don't think I applied the gravity stuff. Well, that's pretty straight on. I'm okay with that one. No pub in my city can pour a proper Guinness, so I revel in any chance I get next time when there are no kids in tow. Ah, there you go. That sounds like a plan. That sounds like an excellent plan, my friend. Maybe we can hit up my local pub, which can pour a pint. But if you are a Guinness fan and the local pubs where you are cannot pour one properly, then I appreciate the need to fill up the tank while you're away. I spent all day with some screw mix and then started home. Nice. Very, very cool. I'm so happy to hear that they're enjoying school. Oh, wow, you're almost home. That's awesome. That is, man. Did you folks drive overnight? Styles, visible, nope. Lock. I kind of want to put 2 arrows over here, so we'll put it on another stand. And that worked out really well, so we'll just do the same thing. We'll show the arms, no to gravity, give it an arrow, swap with the head, and then now, this one I think I want to try and do a little bit more of an angle. Sure. And maybe maybe flare it out just a little bit. So what happens if I do Y? Oh, that's interesting. That. Sure. Honestly, that's pretty good. I'm wishing I had put that one lower now. Yeah. So let's go up 3 to the left 3. That's not bad. So then we will hide it, lock it. Now, can I unlock the other one? Yep, looks like I can. And we'll just nudge this down a bit. Yeah, great, perfect. And lock. Again, the black outlines are a little bit much. I should really take my time and do some pixel art stuff. We split it into a 2-day drive. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I think you did tell me that when we were chatting. Oh, cool. So I was going to ask you, I didn't want to bring it up in case that wasn't meant to be public knowledge. But yeah, so McScrewgunn's eldest is going to the same university that I did. And enjoying it, which is great. It's funny that you mentioned them coming out of their shell a bit at school. And for me, that's exactly what happened when I was at school too. Same thing. A lot more comfortable. Kind of a clean slate. You don't have to worry about the whole whatchamacallit, just like the high school thing. I was so over the high school thing by the time I got to university. Very much done with it. Now I don't remember how I did this with the other one. Very tricky. Can I do the same thing here? And can't swap that with the head. Okay. Is there a pose? Is there a preset for blocking? There is. Sitting, Cupid, stargazing, sad, formal. None of these really get me where I want to go. That's fine. We'll start with attention after I sleep. Oh, you get to walk around. You get to walk around town. That's great. I was really sad to hear that the local tea room closed. That was a news article just a month or 2 ago. They weren't able to keep it up after the pandemic and inflation and stuff, and they had to close down. But I spent many an hour hanging out with friends or studying at the local tea room downtown. So to give you context, if you manage to see either the Save Easy, if it still is the Save Easy, or the home hardware, when I was there, I lived above the home hardware. That was my apartment was right above the home hardware downtown. This is the left arm on the Z-axis. Nope. Apparently that's not the right way to do it. Why is it changing? I don't know. That's the head, so that doesn't matter. Is it not the left arm? All right, so we're gonna do that, and then if we rotate it on Z-axis now. Okay, good. I don't remember it having this big chunk on it before. We did this before on another spot down here. 10-4, nice. Yeah, it was a good little spot. That is a door. I wanted this alleyway. Cosmic was just asking me if I got turned around when I was in town. Answer, yes. Oh yeah, it does have the thing on the back. Okay. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to lean it up against the wall like that. I never thought about having something on chains in the yard. Maybe we should try to add a chain or two to the practice yard. I don't know what that would be for. So we're going to do... that. And I'm going to put this right between the two blocks. And hopefully this armor stand won't go dark, which is my fear. So we'll go... I've got a funny feeling as it goes into the wall, the whole thing is going to go dark. Yep. Saw that coming. How do we fix that? It just doesn't look like it's leaning up against anything, which is not great. I could put like a crate or something, I guess, in the bottom. SweetSandi, hello. Good to see you. Big Head Face. Classic username. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Yeah, so how are we going to lean this up against the side here and have it be the right way? I guess I have to rotate it around, so I have to rotation 45. I'll do that. 2, 3, and then 4. Wrong thing. So then if I can just rotate the left arm on the right axis, I should be able to flip the whole thing around. That's the wrong arm. Let's try the Z-axis. Aha. So we'll bring it back another 15 degrees. And then negative, positive 3. And then I just have to nudge it up against the wall. Aha. And is it on the ground? I would say yes. Nice. It still feels a little empty in here. I'm not sure what it needs. Any ideas from chat? All dogs are good. We have a blue dog right there. He is indeed good. Thanks for the lurk, McScrewgunn. Appreciate it. Finley the dog, thanks also for the lurk. But I still can't sleep. I think we're done with the armor stands for now. Put those away. So next, we have to move on, I think, to the build next door. But that wraps up the last little touches on this barracks build. Did we sort out? Oh, we didn't sort out the lighting in here, I don't think. Oh, I have a temporary torch. Right. Right. So I need a lantern or candles in here. Let's get a lantern and see what that does. Home, thank the gods. Nice. Lantern. I don't think I'd want a blue lantern. Everything around here seems to be more orange and warm colored. So without this torch, it is heckin' dark in here. So that lights everything up right out to the outside. That takes care of... Actually, I think it increases the light in here too. Keeps that nice and dim. This is very bright. I'm not a fan of just how bright that is, but I don't want a blue light in here, I don't think. Plus that doesn't complete what we needed to complete. So yeah, I think we have to go with a full lantern. However, maybe I can put it higher or out of the way somehow. Don't want to put it there because you'd bang your face on it. I could try to hang it from a chain there, but I don't think the light would go far enough. And it would probably look kind of silly. So I think that's our only option. Which makes this a very bright spot, but unfortunately sometimes you have to make these sacrifices. Everything in here looks good. Everything in there looks good. So we'll call that done. Whoops. All right, so the last little bit of easy design that I wanted to work on in this corner before moving on is going to be this part over here. We've got some outside storage, so I'm thinking maybe some hay bales or something there would be good. We've got a lot of inside storage that we can work on. We've already done the rafters, so that's pretty good. But then we've got this is kind of open and not really thought through. It goes down here to nothing at the moment. I don't think I'm going to design anything down there. I do want to make sure I connect this and have this be a proper thought. And then we also don't have any way up here either. So I'm going to try and finish the decorations here. I want to look and see. Yeah, like we've got a couple of design things that we did on these towers. And I'd like to try and echo that. So we've got maybe the wrong stone there, and this looks okay. It's really nothing fancy. It looks good from outside. It looks a little bit funny from the top. That's a little bit bland. So I don't think we're going to address these builds right now, but I do want to just kind of like consolidate the design a bit. We've got a bunch of landscaping to do out here that I think I'll probably end up doing the outside towers and a little bit more of that when we have more landscaping time. Into the wall, into the road. Yeah, no, it's exactly what's going on. So we'll grab all the normal, I guess, suspects for the things we normally need. Crates, chests. Don't see bookshelves being a thing. And we're going to need stairs, polished. And probably bricks, stone, and of course, andesite. So right away, we've got, I like that kind of, the door. It looks a little bit funny. I don't know if I tried this upside down. I think I did. It didn't look quite right. I guess the real test is going to be with an actual door here. This is where I really wish we had vertical slabs. I really wish we had vertical slabs. We could also do a trapdoor instead of stone. I think I'm okay with the upside down stair. Yeah, I think the stair the right way up looks a little bit odd. So I'll go with that. We'll come back and texture the outside of this too. Now, right away, we can do a little bit of storage outside. And I'm thinking we can just get away with Having some hay bales. And maybe, what would be a good way to do like a, you think this would pass as like a brown hay bale? I mean, this is a really small corner. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. And then I feel like here we could do something there. I almost want to put like a cauldron with some water in it somewhere. As if there's like runoff from the wall, maybe? To look around and see. Yeah, there might be something there. Could maybe fiddle with a little something. I wonder if that would look cool. Hold on. Let's go get a cauldron. Bucket. And probably 2 types of walls. Can't really see it from back there, but I think it looks cool there. And imagine that. Oh, that connects to the hay bale. Well, I would probably want this higher anyway. Thinking of some sort of like drain spout sort of idea. I don't want to make it andesite because it'll blend it into the wall too much. I think the cobble works actually. Keep on forgetting I've got a set of stairs right here now. Yeah, because then we can do something like this with the trapdoors. And I think that should hold back water, right? So if I put in a slab or a trapdoor on the bottom, I should be able to waterlog that. Nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't drip. It would be cool if it dripped, but that's going to block it. Adds a nice little bit of color to the wall. Digging it. But now that I've got that there, I kind of want to move. I kind of want to move this so you can clearly see what's happening back there. Would another... Yeah, I like that better. That might be all we need back here, you know? Thanks, Sandy. I like it. I like that it adds a little bit of color to the wall as you're up on top of it, right? Like that just looks cool. We should do that in multiple places around the town. It would make sense, and it just looks cool, and it gives, like, even though it's not really a railing, it sort of gives a border, like it gives an edge and a feeling of safety kind of coming off here, like you kind of steer away from it. That's a pretty, if I don't mind tooting my own horn, that's a pretty clever idea. Outside of texturing the ground, I think we're probably good. Like I don't, I could maybe put something small there, like a campfire that's extinguished maybe, but you're not gonna be able to see it unless it's at least the height of the trapdoor. I think I have a log. I could put a log there. I've got all these mini blocks and I feel like I should probably use them, you know? We'll use... Do I have any? I don't know if I have a hay bale mini block. I did not look for one the last time I was over here. Birch planks. No hay bale. Jungle planks. Spruce planks. Well, already a lot of spruce in the area. First chest top row. Oh, did I miss it? Is it just ugly? First chest top row. Beehive? Oh yeah, no, it's the bee. Yeah, the bee. They're very similar colors. I agree. I agree. Probably harder to tell on stream depending on how big your screen is too. I've got a big old 27-inch monitor. It's 2K, so like, they're like, yo, that's not what I'm looking for. So one of these is probably going to be a decent color. So we'll do. I think that, honestly, I'm going to put the other one down just in case, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be. Yeah, we'll go with that. Cool. So the only thing left to do out there is just change up the texture a little bit on the ground. Call that done. Beehive, not the same. No, it's close. I think we'll just kind of go with the classics in here. I think that it's just going to be a pretty straightforward area. I think we can, maybe we can go with a couple of lighter colored things in here. I don't want to do another barrel. Or I could do like a barrel of stuff. Don't know what would make sense to be in here though. It's on the way to the wall. Like up to the tower. I feel like we could have maybe a couple of things hanging on the wall, but that's more armor stand stuff that I don't want to do. I'm trying not to go overkill on the armor stand things. Guess we could fill that up. That'd be one way to do it. Any thoughts on what else we could put in there? A different color? Could do the coal block again, but that we've done that before. And the other thing I have to think about is what to do with this bottom part. I might continue the brick over here, although it's the same as the walls. I want to keep this area clear. So I could put something next to the door here too. Maybe that's where we put the composter. Let's put the door in. So that all makes sense. Grab myself some bricks, I guess, some cracked bricks. I kind of want to extend this to have this be andesite. Like I kind of want to have andesite along the sides here. I think that contrast helps the door. Unless there's another block that I'm not realizing I could use. Definitely too boring. Does anybody have anything that they pair with andesite that's not regular stone? How many buildings are left to do? The two biggest ones right now are these two, but there's also a big area over here that just is unplanned and I don't have... I think a building should go here, but I'm not sure what it's going to be. It really depends on what these things end up being. Right now, I just feel like there's a lot of like pathing and stuff that has to get done. And that's throwing me off too. Wonder if I could trim this up a little bit by using walls instead. I do have them on me. It starts to look a little bit too much like a temple or a chapel, though. That's the only thing. Concrete powder is a great block. I think it might be too light. I think it might be too light. Not bad. I just don't know if it feels like a really cool special combination to put on a shed, you know? I mean, it works. It's not a bad combo. I think we have to change the andesite stair over the door to a regular andesite stair. Which I know is exactly the opposite of what I just set up, but if we do these borders, I feel like having this be the whole way around the door makes more sense. Maybe we can move the previous idea of having these into there. Nope. Get lost in the building, 5 minutes late for break. Yeah, you're right. I'm feeling a kind of a sticking point here too. Sticking point. I also have a very full inventory, so let's dump a couple things. I want those back. Dan, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. No, that doesn't work either. Wonder if we could just do wood up there. That's kind of cool. Helps it break out from being just like all gray. Yeah, I like that. But now we're missing the sides again. I could bring the furnaces down. Yeah, the corner blocks really do help it. I think we may have to change these blocks here and do dirt in the corner. Just get some grass blocks. I gotta remember whenever I pop back to get something to also leave something. We may have to put like a bush up there. Yeah, that's fine. That will end up being moss block more than likely. We'll handle that when we do the landscaping. So right now, I would say the only hold up, maybe we can just push these up a little bit. That seems to be okay. We'll add in some cracked bricks and stuff. Sparkling Bean Pudding, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. You're just in time for the break. If you're new to the channel, folks, I take a break once an hour, and it is a little bit past that time. So we're going to step away, reheat the coffee, grab a snack. We'll be back in 5 or 6 minutes. So I think I just have to move through this a little bit faster. I might be overthinking this shed. So I've got the cracked bricks on me, and I've got some stone and stuff, so I can kind of treat it like this wall here. We do have some greenery around it, so I can actually grab some of the mossy cobble and mossy bricks too. I don't need the bucket or the walls. That shouldn't be too bad there, I don't think. Maybe we'll do cracked here. Anybody else wish that we can do like mossy? Wish we could do mossy. Oh, that's inside the thing too. Maybe we'll just do it there. I wish we could do mossy blocks of other types. I think that would be cool. Mossy deep slate, yeah. Would add 1,000,000 blocks with no need for materials. Yeah, if you could do like a moss layer. I mean, I know they added glow lichen, but I'd love for there to be something very similar to what we see here that would have like a pixel effect to it that you could just put on any block you want. Because it would add one item to the inventory, but then it would increase your I guess your yield by quite a bit. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think I might have to go back to grass for that one though. Yeah. And are we going to go in here with the floor? I think we're probably going to switch this out. Oops. I think that's probably pretty good. Still not sure about that hay bale. Cracked variants of other blocks would be good, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that too. Maybe we'll skip this one. Still not a huge fan of the front of this thing. I don't know what to do about it. I think maybe we can get rid of these. What if we sort of fake continued this stuff down? That's a little bit better. Not crazy cool about the tangent there, but the fact that the door is inset is not bad. That doesn't make any sense. Wonder what that would look like with other trapdoors. Namely these ones. Nylium covered blackstone? I don't know about nylium covered blackstone. Doesn't strike me as a block in high demand. I actually kind of like that. I'm not sure what the purpose of it would be, but I think I prefer that over having the spruce next to spruce. If that works. And that helps the front of it a little bit. Helps the front of it a little bit. Okay. So then lighting in here is going to be very dark. Yep. So again, we'll probably have to put a lantern on that. I would say probably around that level. And that gets almost all the way out here. So we might have to lower it by 1 block. Nope, still doesn't get all the way. So then I'd rather put it higher so it'll look cooler. And that's probably just going to be one of these guys. Like that. I guess we could also have something over the door. If that's the only spot, does that fix everything? I'm okay with stuff spawning outside. Yeah, so maybe we don't put it here. Maybe we just leave the lantern there. It's so funny seeing all the different values when you're running around. Oh, I need to drop some stuff. McScrewgunn, that's hilarious. I was there as a witness. I only saw one glass. I only saw one glass. That's really low. Could I make it cooler, higher? Of course, you can't hang anything from there. I'm gonna do a chain as I run around haphazardly in the dark. It does feel very sci-fi to have all of the light values out like that. Yeah, like I just don't want the lantern to be hitting me in the forehead when we go through the door. Or feeling like it hits me in the forehead. So that takes care of that. We can put the proper block in here. Go sleep now, I guess. Cracked version of regular bricks, like of clay bricks. Yeah, it'd be cool. Aldebar coming in with the raid. Thank you so much, my friend. Hope you're having a good stream. What were you up to today? Let me just turn this off and we'll go somewhere. Let's go up on the hill here. Sub hype from Sandy. Tadpole Milk subscribing at tier 1. 15 months. Currently on a 15-month streak. Good to see you, Tadpole. Thanks very much for being here. Aldebar, thank you so much for sharing your community. Bringing everybody in. Aldebar raid. Not just some kind of raid, but an Aldi raid. It is indeed. For folks that may not know, my name is Joel Duggan, and I stream and podcast full-time. You can listen to the Spun Chunks that I co-host and produce with Pixel Riffs, and of course the Citadel Cafe that I co-host and produce myself. Viral Porpoise subscribing at tier 1. 9 months. That unlocks the Fire Keystone badge. Viral, thank you ever so much. Great to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic Thanksgiving weekend. And you too, Aldebar. And I mean, any Americans coming in with the raid. Hope you had a fantastic holiday. Hopefully you're still full if you did it right. Hopefully you're still full. So we are on the Citadel, which is 5 years old. We're working in West Hill, which is 2 years old. And we are back here up against the curtain wall. And we are just kind of putting the finishing touches on this little shed slash entryway. It's a little storage spot. So we've got here, you'll probably find this really interesting. We added like a water collection barrel, and then it's got a drain down into here for no other reason other than it looks cool. And if we go up top, which is what this whole area is, just gets access to inside the tower. So we can go up to the tower and you can see that there's actually water here. Waterlogged a trapdoor. It's a little simple, but I quite like it. It's a fun little trick. Galaxy Boy, leftovers for weeks. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. I didn't bring the right stair, so I'll have to wait for that. So we just put in this little stone bit here. And I'm going to run across the walkway here and do the proper polished andesite, because we've got polished andesite up there. And I think I might pull that forward. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. This tower is not textured, I don't think. Oh, it is. It's just very low. Okay. Ginger, how was your day? Hope things are going well. So we'll do the same thing over here. We'll add the stone bricks at the bottom. Let's make this one cracked. Now here, I think I wanted to get up to a specific height. There might have to be some staircase shenanigans in here. And we, of course, have a crazy full inventory because that's just how we roll. So really, we should just go up, I guess, in 2 stairs like this. How do we do this? Guess we could do it like that. Or we can go across the back. That doesn't really work. Not my favorite. I'd say that's probably good. And then here, I guess we could just continue straight across. Feels very low though. Oh yeah. Head problems. Headroom problems. No, it is not the first rain of the stream. This is like the 4th time it's rained this stream. I didn't catch what Aldebar said. What were they doing? I think that works. We can maybe have like a little box here. I don't think this would really need to be here actually. Leave that open. We could probably close this over. That feels a little strange connecting there. So what if we did a slab? Oh, I know. We can reverse this. And get rid of that. Now we're talking. Yeah, I like it. So you can see out this way. You can see out this way, but you'd have to squat down. And then to get up higher, I guess we would just... Maybe we could sacrifice the symmetrical windows and have a single window here. And just go up. I was doing channel point redemption for one of my viewers. Built a house for 50k points. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I guess we could do slab. Nope. Trapdoor. So that, well, that works. I guess you'd want to face this way, but I feel like this has to go up sooner. Maybe we should have a ladder up here just to kind of make it a little bit less problematic with the stairs, because we could just do a ladder right there. And that way this whole thing could get filled in. Yay, I get to get rid of the rain. Oh, it's all good, Aldebar. I know you. If you've got a raid and run, you know, give yourself a screen break. I totally appreciate it. But thanks again for sending everybody over. All right, what do we not need? I think we're done with these. I might keep those just in case. Was commenting yesterday about how your temporary storage area for Westall and how organized it is. I mean, it's just my shulker boxes are well organized, I guess. The temporary storage, I guess, in the keep is mostly bulk storage. So we can go up here. I wonder if we could just, I wonder if it would be worth it raising these windows. So this is half a block and then a stair, and this is just the stair. So we wouldn't be able to raise them just a half block. We have to do a whole block. And I don't know if that really works. This is the right height for up here, though. I'm okay with that. I guess the real question is, what does it look like from the outside if we raise up those windows? If it looks dumb from the outside, then won't do it. Looks okay. We obviously want them both to be the same. It looks kind of funny if they're off kilter. That's the wrong way. Of course it would fall down. Cool. So I'm not too worried about the gate, the river. I'm not worried about the landscape over here. We're trying to push through a couple of these builds here. I would say this is pretty much done. I think I will change the floor. And I can try maybe a button or something. Everything else here feels good. The Soul, thanks very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'd say there's really not much more to do here. Does this have texture on the outside? Yep. All right, so that's good. Just a door is all we need. My last door. And I do want to take a look and see what I did for the texture on top of the wall over here. I know that I had a plain stone wall and then I added like a little bit of something. And it's just, yeah, a little andesite and a little bit of brick. The odd cobble. How's the town building? Good. I flip-flop back and forth. I keep on calling it a city. Sometimes I call it a town. I think it's technically it would be a town. I don't think it would be called a city. I don't think it's big enough to be called a city. I can't even imagine how long it would take to make a city like this in Minecraft with this kind of detail. You'd be at it for years. Years. I guess it depends on how often you play, but... Alright, so let's add in maybe a brick here. And we'll put one there. It's pretty bright. I think that's good. Don't think we need to overdo it. Just gonna have that there. Now, same thing in here. Whenever I do these kind of textured bits, I always think about what is going to be the footpath. What is going to be smoothed out by people just walking over it over many years. I'll swap this for andesite and do stone there. Now, I guess I really don't know what to put in the corner of this place. Like, this is definitely just a place to go through. So I have no clue what would go in there. And this is probably outside wall as well. Yeah. I'll leave that be. Cobalt chai, no, I don't think bookshelves would really work. The idea is that this is kind of like a quick way for maybe this is like a barracks bunkhouse, so like guards, wall guards, practice yard for like weapons and stuff, and then this is kind of like a storage area and a quick way to get up to the tower, so you can run out this way and get to that tower, or you can go up the stairs and get stuff here. So I feel like what would make the most sense, although it would take a lot of time to do right now, would be like a weapon rack. So like I think I could do something where I guess it would make sense to have it up against the wall. Something like that. I don't know about big blocks like that. I think maybe trapdoors and stairs would work. Need more trapdoors. Gigabyte, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. And Off to Dive, I hope I said that right. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. So maybe we could do something like trapdoor, stair, and then something like that. And we could have like stuff up there and then like bows and arrows or something here. And then we could have, I still don't know. I wish there was a way to make like a barrel of arrows, you know, like you see in things like Assassin's Creed or whatever. That would be cool. It's a little bit repetitive. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then we can't put anything on top of that, so we'd have to maybe drop these down. Then we could put stuff on top. I'll just put that up there for now, temporarily. So we can put some weapons and stuff there, and probably more stuff over there too. I tend to work in passes, jet fuel, so I'll just get to all that when I get to it. Oh, not that. Sweet. That sorts out the practice yard, and we did the wall yesterday. We've got this all figured out with storage out here. Some stuff in here. I'll come in here and detail this whole area in like another time. I'm trying to focus on like out here before I start doing all the details on the wall. So I guess the only thing left on this area is just to come through with some of the details like we did along here with like the bushes and things like this. And we'll continue that down along the wall. I think I'll probably bring some of this greenery up. We'll probably switch. I might change these for mangrove. So we'll get our bushes and stuff. Bushes, mangrove roots, grab some spruce leaves. Maybe some azalea. Maybe moss carpet. Because somewhere along here the biome changes. It might even be right here. Does anybody else have a problem where I have to hit the F3 key twice? Yeah, this is all sunflower plains. And then right... taiga, right there. That's got a strange texture to it. Let's go with... try azalea. You know, it looks better as spruce. I am surprised. Ginger, okay, so I'm not alone with the F3 screen being a little bit squirrely. That's good to know. Let's do this one. Oh, I grabbed everything but the one that I thought of. Somewhere. There it is. Like the top texture a lot better. I think that's okay out there. I might change this to a darker block. And because this is a custom tree, maybe we'll kind of wrap the root around a little bit. think I'll actually go with a full spruce block there. Yeah, I like that. Wonder if this would be better as a slab. A little bit more subtle. Yep. Like that. I like that. I like that. And let's go with something else under here. I really want like a half bush. I really want like a half bush. I don't know if a berry bush would look good there. Might be too colorful. And I think the moss carpet is going to be too bright. Yeah, it doesn't match the grass. So we'll grab... Is this... Need to get some stones. Still, it feels very square out here. But there's not much to be done about that, I don't think. I thought I had shears somewhere. Oh, I think they broke a couple streams ago. See you later, Sandy. Take it easy. Oh no, sorry. Sandy's staying. Ginger's going. Ginger, thank you. Thanks for coming by. Take her easy. Alas, earwax. Good to see you. Yep, that works there. I don't think I want more grass out here. That works actually. So I think that's good for underneath that tree. Then we have to worry about this area here. That's got a trapdoor on it. But I think we could maybe get a little extra out of this. Is that dark oak? Oh, it's a log. That's what's going on. That makes that a little bit too narrow, so we'll just take that off. And then maybe we won't go square all the way over there. Some andesite. Nuccio, hello. Welcome in. Now that we're back in Sunflower Plains, though, I feel like we could probably get away with some moss. It'll look a lot better. The mighty Elkhorn is also here. Hello, Elkhorn. Did not see you come in. Yeah, so that works so much better with all of this stuff. So that will help there. And then I think we can also... We had azalea coming down through here. Although we switched quickly over to spruce. I don't know. I think I'm going to stick with azalea. And maybe even have either grass or moss carpet. I like the grass better. Yep. I like the edge that moss carpet gives to pathways. Detailing is going well, I think. We had a lot of progress in a couple hours. It is time for break. Thanks, Sandy. You are right. You are right. So yeah, I think that looks good. I don't know about this one. I think we need maybe some space there. Or actually, maybe we just go straight down like that. It's a lot of the same color green. We did a little bit of like up and down in other places. I don't know if I can work in any mangrove. I might be able to. Did I bring any? Yes. Just to kind of break it up a little bit. Yeah, I think that helps. And the mangrove is kind of, it tints a little bit because it's getting close to the taiga and they have the biome blend happening. And I don't think I want to make this coarse dirt. We'll try it. Just to kind of break up that line of green. It's actually not bad. Wonder if rooted dirt would look better. Nope. Nuccio, because of you, I started placing signs on roofs and pillars. It's all your fault. Hey, I'll take the blame for giving people ideas. No complaints. Thanks for letting me know. That's fun. Bye, jet fuel. Take care. Let's go with that way. Yeah. So I think all this looks good. We obviously have some light out here. Where's that coming from? Mostly there. So we've got one little spot there. And that's probably because I didn't lower this light as far as I wanted to. It's not the end of the world. Just thought of something. If I can get the path to look maybe broken down a bit. We did something similar right there. Where was that 0? This might not work. You know, it's not bad. If I change this to this. Almost want to push this a little bit farther. But I have to hold back. I was told to take a break. One must listen to the Sandy. Thanks again for the reminder, Sandy. Appreciate it. One of those days where I'm just having that focus fest where you're just like, oh yeah, maybe I should take a break. If you're new to the channel, folks, I step away once an hour. You should too. Grab a drink, grab a friend. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Minecrafter Mom, thanks very much for the raid. Right at the end of our last hour into our first, or second break, rather. Welcome on in. Folks coming in with a raid. If you do not know, my name is Joel Duggan, and I do streaming and podcasting for a living, and this is the Citadel server, a 5-year-old server, and we're in Westhill, which is a custom medieval fantasy town. And it looks like this, and it's been 2 years in the making. And we're currently hanging out in the northwest area, working on some paths and things. As you can see, there's still some buildings that are very much works in progress. I also do the Spawn Chunks podcast and the Sizzle Cafe podcast. Momcrafter, Minecraft Mom, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So just before you popped in, we were working on this area here, and there was something I was going to change. Oh, I was going to try and scoot this around. That works if I can make this moss. I think that helps that path feel like more of an angle. I like it. Go get some cracked stone. I guess we could probably add a little bit of extra mossy along here too, couldn't we? Helps it feel a little bit more overgrown. I might go grab some cobblestone for that piece, actually. Hate to have to run, but after you return, I need to grab some lunch. Of course, yes, no, raiding and running, I do that all the time. I appreciate it. Thanks for the lurk, and thanks very much for sharing your folks. While Minecraft Mom is grabbing lunch, someone that just came in with the stream, if you want to let me know what they were up to on stream. I'm sure that Sandy probably gave a shout out to Minecraft Mom when they came in. This one. So sometimes I find cobblestone quite light, but the mossy cobblestone can tone it down a bit, which is helpful. I might even see if we can get away with moss here. Yeah. Why not? So I'm trying not to get too carried away with all the textures. I definitely feel like we can probably squeeze in a little bit here. Keep on running out of bricks. No, that works better as a brick. Okay. Oops. So just add a little bit there. I guess. Now, yeah, I mean, now that these builds are done, we could work on the road a bit. It all has to be done at some point. It all has to be done at some point. Mossy Cobble is a brilliant transition texture. Yeah, I agree. It can work very well. It can work very, very well. All right, well, let's empty out the greenery bits, I guess, and we'll switch over to road texture mode. I might keep the moss and the bits there. All right, grab those. I think that's everything. What do we normally put in the... To look and see what we normally put in the walkway. I guess we have got to get some cobblestone. Yep. Cobblestone and andesite. Constantly amazed how you keep track of the shulkers. Well, here's the trick. I'll show you the trick. We've got stone in the light gray, crafted stone and deep slate in the dark gray, woods in the browns, and then this row with the browns is grass, dirt, coarse dirt, moss, like all the greenery stuff, bone meal, and then these are all bushes and greenery stuff. So I still get confused about these, but I always do these in the same order. So it's always oak, spruce, dark oak, and then this is like the profession blocks. So same thing, cobble, tough, stone bricks, and then andesite. So, and every time I put them down, I always put them down in that order. So I always know andesite is at the end, cobble's at that end. Like it just, if you do it the same all the time. Naming them helps too. Have I named them? I don't even know. Cobble, tough, stone. Yeah, but you can't. That helps when you're putting them down, but it doesn't help when you're looking at them. I really want them to add some way of labeling these. I think it would be very cool if we could put a block and have an image of like a cobblestone right there. I think that would be very, very cool. I've looked online for mods that might do it, and it's not, they don't do it in a way that looks good, so I haven't actually tried it. So I guess we can just start here and make our way by grabbing our normal textures here. We can maybe get a little bit of mossy in here as well too. Add a little bit of color. Oh, I should have brought some slabs. It's all right. We'll go get some slabs. Like an integrated item frame almost, yeah. Yeah, and that'd be cool if it was like something special you had to craft, like an item frame and a shulker gave you like a labeled shulker, or I don't know. Shulker box plus a glow item frame would make a brand new really useful item. Yeah, it could be really cool. I agree. Let's go with andesite stairs and cobblestone stairs and stone stairs. Yeah, I like glow item frames. I just don't have much of a use for them in this particular build, but I think they're cool. Part of the issue, I think, with this build has been all the cool stuff that Mojang has come out with in the last little while, but then I've not been able to really enjoy it as much because it doesn't always suit the build style that I'm currently working in. Yes, I think I want those to stay cracked. So again, as I'm going back and forth here, what I'm really doing is kind of like looking for opportunities to have something look worn down or have it be the way that someone would walk. Like I feel like I'd rather have that solid so then I can start to put in bits like this. Something I picked up from Minecraft Dungeons too is that they use a lot of cracked stuff happens. Just thinking about areas that would be super high traffic, probably really worn down. We need some more crack bricks. Scar's attitude is if you're not lagging, the base isn't finished. Oh, yeah. I think we need to make more crack bricks. I have furnaces somewhere. Yeah, Scar's got a lot of really cool builds and lots of entities and all that kind of stuff. Let's see here. So here you'd see like someone would probably be making some decent treads heading around the corner. So be careful not to use too much cobble here because it's in the wall. But I feel like we could probably do a little smooth stone, or rather regular stone. Oh, actually, let's move that around. Try not to make lines of 3. When you've got lines of stuff, I feel like it starts to look a little bit funny. Oh, that needs to be a slab, which means we can't crack the slab. All right, let's go with this regular andesite then. It's always frustrating on the slabbed areas because you don't have nearly the same texture range. It's funny how I can talk through a giant build, but then when I start doing texturing and stuff, I get a little bit quiet. Let's take this away and maybe aim it a little bit farther down this way. So it's not exquisite texturing, but it's at least better than it was before. I always find the cobblestone so bright. Seems to be okay there, but in other places it really stands out. Probably reverse those. Nope. It gets trickier the narrower it gets. Yeah, the lone cobble kind of sticks out, but there's not really much you can do about it. You end up just using too much of the same bricks. It's not alone, there's one up here. Opportunity to maybe put a little bit of smooth stairs down. Yeah, like it doesn't take much, because when you're walking over it and you're not really paying attention, like you're just kind of walking down, you just want it to have enough of a pattern or a flow to it that it all kind of feels like it's going in the same direction. Whoops. Maybe we'll switch these. Yeah, that helps. Now, do I want to make these into bricks? Would they look better as brick stairs? No, I think we'll leave them. I think we'll leave them. $10 heads up, Sandy. It's 2:35. 5 by my count. Not time of day. Time of day is 3:35, but the stream is at 2:35. Yeah, you know what? That came together quite quickly. This is already done. That's cool. I guess we can push this out a little bit farther here. Oh, no problem. I probably typed it too fast in Discord. That's probably my fault. It's going to be nice to get rid of these smooth stone edges, because really the purpose of them is just so I can see the different tiers from the map. I don't actually want them to stay like that. I want to have the road be a little bit more subtle. So I guess I've got enough slabs. I could maybe put some of those in now. Maybe we'll switch these up. Find if you can put cobblestone like next to something or behind something, it tends to be a little bit better. Little odd how smooth stone slabs have a softer side than the texture of the full block. Do they? I think it's just because of the lack of the hard line, maybe. That brings us down to here, and then where are we going here? Here is going to be difficult because we can't use andesite very often because it's going to look like the wall. So going to be a little bit careful. Noob, welcome in. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate the follow. Might be able to get away with an andesite bit right there. Nope. See, even this starts to feel bright as we get into the darker parts. More trees and darker woods and stuff, it starts to feel really bright. Ooh, does that look good if I switch to stone from the other side? Doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Noob, what are we building? We are working on a medieval town that's been 2 years in the making. I'll get up a little bit higher so you can kind of get a good idea. There's quite a lot happening around here, but right now, the last few streams, we've been working on this kind of like back alley and the builds on either side of it. So there's a Fletcher shop here. We've got a barracks bunkhouse here for all the soldiers. And then we've got practice yard and a storage shed that kind of goes up into the tower. So there's all kinds of different little pathways and stuff. So we're working on, I guess the last few streams have been called like building between the builds, because I had this done and I had that done. And so we've been doing all this little in-between stuff the last little while. And now we're just trying to texture this path and get it to look not like day one Minecraft. Whoops. Could I get away with... I could probably get away with a mossy cobble there, couldn't I? Just need a slab. Well, thanks, noob. Appreciate it. We have reached the... Hold on. I'll give you a quick overview. There is the monster town. The last few months have been all through here, and then now the last couple of weeks have been up in this end here. We started with the pub. The pub at the inn, so we've got kind of like an inside through here. Lots of cool stuff. I'm quite happy with it, actually. It's become a favorite area. So now we're just kind of like working our way through this patch of like stuff that needs texture. I wonder if an andesite stair would stand out too much. I think if I went back to that there, I think that's okay. See, in here we could also work in more of this stuff. Helps a little bit. Nope, that doesn't work. Not entirely sure about that. I think that's kind of like a connection we have to work on. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, for a full scale, let me just pop in here quickly. We have a map mod. So each, like this highlighted square, that's a chunk. That's a 16 by 16 chunk. So it's like 20 chunks or something. I think we said when we counted 20 by 9 or 10 chunks. But the fun part is the river that kind of goes through the whole thing. And then we have another river that comes down through here that we will connect to this, but it's custom, so it's been taking a while. And then we did the custom river down to a boat there. And we have not yet connected the road to anything. Nor how there's a couple bridges. There's a few things we have to really sort out. A lot of outside the build things like bridges. Although they're fun. I really do like building bridges. And yes, that's right, Sandy. Thank you for the reminder. All of the builds are on the VODs. There's a VOD from I don't remember when, 2 years ago, and it is literally the very first groundbreaking in the area. Like, we actually started with these farms out here, and then eventually in December of 2020 we started with this, the main gate. It looks really snazzy with shaders on, but I can't stream and play and have shaders on at the same time. My computer has a fart fest and does not want to play nice when I do that. So I might be able to get away with an andesite block right there. I think this is where I like to connect things. Like normally I have this stone, almost like a gutter going along the sides, but this is where I like to actually connect them up. Might look at some Westfield VODs for some inspiration. Oh, please do. That's very kind of you. Yeah. It's always nice to hear. Rabelais, good to see you. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I think we're going to cut this way too. Try to make this look like it's a little bit more overgrown. Nope, that was fine. Sometimes you can overdo it, so I'm trying to keep it pretty chill. I think this is probably it. Now that I reread the message in Discord and hopefully got it right, 10 minutes, heads up. Thanks, Sandy. Yes, correct. Yeah, I'm going to go in 10. Well, so if anybody, or Sandy, if you can maybe toss some names in Discord or even just here in Twitch chat about who we could raid. There's usually some cool people streaming. I prefer to send people onto Minecraft, specifically a survival let's play, but if it's someone else doing other things, and that's cool too. Because that's the end of the texturing. I think the only thing we'll have to do now is just add in more foliage, but we're good. We're good along here. I don't think I need any other like greenery through here. This feels really empty, but like I guess we could just put things like a barrel or whatever. But it's hard because we've done that elsewhere. Could put like a rain barrel or something there. Mighty Elkhorn on Infinity Cove or Sly Slime doing some work on a mod. I would lean to Elkhorn because of the Infinity Cove connection, of course. We've also... Do I have anybody else on my list that might not be on yours? No, yeah, we can do Elkhorn. I think everybody here will enjoy Elkhorn if you are not already familiar. Okay, so let's put this away. See, once you know where everything is, it's very easy. Not take very much time. There's also like boxes that have spare stuff in them as well. Cool. Yeah, so I think I'll get some grass. And maybe a couple of berry bushes. Because moss, unfortunately, would be a great tool here, but it does not work on... Yeah, let's go with just one of those. Does not work with the taiga biome very well. So maybe do berries there. Can't do anything there. I do kind of want to have the ability to walk through here. It's a lot of color in one spot. Let's go with that one. Now, some of these could end up being custom trees. I might end up changing some of this stuff, so I gotta be careful here. That one I think we cut down to size so we could see more of the pub. This is okay. I feel like this tree could be bigger. It's hard because I've got the shulkers in the way. Well, yeah, I don't want to block the tower there, so that's fine. Small drip leaf I think is a little bit green. Do I have any small drip leaf? Yeah, I only have the one. And you have to place it near water for one. Or in water. Same thing with big drip leaf, I think, right? No, yeah. So wrong color in the biome. But I've been approaching this a little bit too traditional in some cases from the foliage standpoint. The next time I do something like this in a fantasy medieval setting, I'm going to do more like weird plants, you know, like have like pink bushes or blue bushes, or like just try to come up with some other cool stuff like that where we can. So I feel like we could maybe use a couple of buttons here, and I like the idea of trading in some of these edges. Because we can't use the moss carpet like we can here to edge the path, I want to use this trick with the stairs. So in places like this, we can actually drop in the stair. The only issue, of course, is that you then end up seeing the side of the block there. Can that be fixed if that was maybe a mangrove bush or something? No, I liked the grass better. That's fine. If I placed it in the other direction, then you just see the other side of the other block, so it doesn't matter. One thing you might notice if you look around is that I'm not new. Wonder if I can maybe fudge that in a little bit. That's interesting. Really wish there was more options for taiga grass. I feel like I don't think concrete powder really works. Where is it? It might. No, it does not. I like the mint grass, but you get so restricted by what you can do texture-wise with it. I think that's fine. I think we're good. Yeah, like I said, I want to be able to walk through here. Maybe we could put a berry bush here instead. I find that they're more effective sometimes when you can hide them behind the a leaf block, because then the berries are not quite as bright. So it would be better than putting another one here, right? You get more of the layers. Like this one's kind of behind the tree, that one's behind the bush. This one has stuff passing in front of it. Thank you very much, SweetSandi. I appreciate it. I think we're good. I think we've managed to, right on the dot as we exit, we have managed to complete all the things we set out to complete. I have one idea that may or may not work along here. I think that does it. Yeah, very cool. Very happy to wrap this all up. One step closer to being done with Westhill. Yeah, I think the next time I stream, I'm going to try and work. I'm going to skip across the road here. We're going to work on this. when I take screenshots of this area now, I keep on seeing this frame in the background, and it's very much under construction. And I'd like to have at least the roof filled in, or like something, finish the block selection. You can see what we were trying to go for. So it's big enough that I might be able to do a gradient. So I'm going to see what I can come up with. But this whole place needs like desperate inside planning. There's a whole courtyard here in between. There's another house over here that's quite large. That's going to have, I don't know where even the entrance is supposed to be on this one. I guess maybe here. So we're going to have to do all kinds of stuff over here. And then it connects to this like stone path that goes nowhere. So we have to figure out what all of this is going to be too. So this is going to be a fairly big project. This will be several streams, but that's the next step. Especially because we're already set up right here. And then all of this really came together nicely. I'm really tickled by this water container at the top there that looks like it's draining into the cauldron. Like that to me is a fun little addition. And I also really, of course, enjoy the armor stand stuff with the data pack to have all the different tools and weapons in the training yard. All this came together very, very nicely. Quite happy with all of it. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. We are going to pass you on to a community member and a member of Infinity Cove, Elcor95. Infinity Cove is my patron server, so if you're enjoying this stream and you enjoy it, Elcorn stream, then you can support my channel and join a bunch of like-minded people that both play and some of them stream from Infinity Cove. So that's over at patreon.com/JoelDuggan. You can, of course, listen to my free podcasts, The Spawn Chunks and the Citadel Cafe. The Spawn Chunks records every Monday. That is tomorrow. So we'll be talking about the new pre-release for the snapshot. And of course, you can listen to the Citadel Cafe. A new episode came out on Thursday. We talked about the crown, as well as the new Lego Eiffel Tower. It is bananas. Very, very cool build. That's going to be it for me, folks. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Safe travels if you're traveling for Thanksgiving in the U.S. And say hi to Elcorn. We'll catch you all on the next stream, which is sometime during the week. Check out Twitter, and that's where I will post when I go live again. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.